Hey, working on the mantle again. It needed to be debarked, and there was some rotten wood along the edge that had to come off. In the absence of having a draw knife, I've actually been using some garden shears, and I don't know. Apart from the danger, it's actually been working fairly well. Uh, I've just been. I don't know if we can see that on the screen, just drawing it over, trying to get these get some of that dead stuff off before I start to sand it. Should have this clamped down probably a little better, but doing what I can. Yeah, so like that, gone all the way down the edge, the length of it, and it seems to be working out fairly well. So next I'm gonna hook up the sander and maybe give it a belt sand and see how that takes. Yeah. Got the belt sander all ready to rock, and gonna go over this and see how it goes. This black willow, I've heard it sands up kind of fuzzy. This is the first time I've ever done anything with it, and we'll see how it goes. Wow, that was a lot of draw knifing with the garden shears there. So here's, after a quick sand with the belt sander, there we go. You see it's very soft wood, but it didn't sand too bad. There's a shot of the front for comparison. Not too bad. I think I'll keep going with the belt sander and just see how smooth it gets. This is a portion I haven't sanded yet. Pretty rough. See how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna hit this with the palm sander and see if we can smooth this out. It is a little fuzzy from the belt sander. The belt sander's got 60 grit paper, so we'll do this with the palm sander and we'll see how it turns out. It's taking that fuzz off. It needs a lot more sanding, but it's definitely, I don't think it's going to end up being a fuzzy finish anyway. Try and see and pick up the surface. That's being palm sanded, 100 grit paper. As opposed to down here, This is still the rough 60 grit. Belt sanding result. Come on. There, that's a little better. Bottom line, it's sanding out pretty well. It's black willow. Nice big piece. All right. So I brought the mantle in to do a dry fit, test fit, see how it looks, and see where I have to square this up at the back. Because as you can see, right here, I want this to be flat. I've already made a mark, and I'll put a level on there. Trace that line. Down here, do the same. I won't be able to see this one with the camera, but continue that line down here. I'll take that out to the table saw and that'll be the next step. And then we'll bring it back in, see how it looks, and probably square up the edges. Brought the piece back out, cut that back flat on the table saw, but my table saw, this piece is 3.5 inch thick, and the table saw is only 2 3/4 inches height, my blade height. So it's not going to make it all the way through, so I'm going to use another saw to make a cut first, and the second saw will cut the rest of it. Now I'm going to trim these sides off, the ends of the mantle, just using the circular saw, just to clean them up a little bit. I'm just gonna take off a little bit, just so I don't have to work so hard with the sanders. So I'm gonna start hand sanding this now. Just gonna use a little block, 120 grit sandpaper. Can get off any nicks. But what I really want to do is be able to use the block and just put a little bevel on these edges here, just to take the sharpness off the corner. Just a quick. Just makes it a little more comfortable. So I'll do that down both sides on the ends, and getting close to putting the finish on. So it's almost done. For the final sand, I'm going to use 400 grit paper, and I'm just going to smooth everything out, and then we'll clean it off and throw some finish on this thing. Take a look at this. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to put a varnish on this mantle. I'm using Armor Coat Interior Satin Finish. Should look really, really nice. am totally happy with this. Black Willow. Very nice. Pretty cool looking wood. Wasn't sure how it would end up finishing, but it's very smooth, very soft. But nice.